Hello there. I just finished this lovely hoodie. Look, it has a pocket. Very exciting. But I still have many hours left in the day, so I'm gonna make another one of these because this is just like my favorite little hoodie situation. I have this beautiful floral fabric that it's like an army green with these flowers here. And I've been drawing in my journal some ideas, trying to look at like bougie fancy hoodies, of which there's not very many. Like most bougie fancy $1,000 hoodies are just a normal freaking hoodie with some stupid slogan on the front. I am nobody's billboard but my own. All right, let's get this show on the road. Look at this beautiful day. It's hard to not just sit out here, I admit. But we must craft. Like I did here, I didn't actually have enough fabric either for the full length sleeve, and I do like them even a little bit longer than the pattern specifies, so I just added another little chunk down here, and I'm going to do the same but in a contrast with black on the edge. And I'm also going to cut the hood and a pouch while I'm at it. The reason I was also being so finicky about the placement of this is because this fabric, unfortunately, you can very easily pull out a thread and you can see it. And one of the solutions to that is you just kind of keep on tugging it to pull it back into place, but no amount of tugging was getting that back into place. But thankfully, that was in this gap here, so I cut around it. There's a little bit there, but that should be hidden in the seam allowance. I have a new thought. For this hoodie, I did not line the hood, so you can see the unfinished edge. You can see the serged seams, which I don't mind. I think it's like aesthetic. However, for the black and white one, I did actually do both sides, the inside and the outside, and it was kind of cool. Like, it will show when it's flopped down, and I was trying to figure out how much does it show when I have the hood up. It will show right here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to do the bag method, I guess, so that it will be lined. And I think the inside will be the floral and the outside will be the black. So, do you enjoy my indecisions? Indecisiveness? As if this is like the end all. Perspective. Keep it in perspective. This isn't, keep it all in perspective. It doesn't matter if it's not incredible. It only matters if you like it. And I love this one, so let's just keep going. Why do I keep talking? So I have two sergers. This is my first serger, my Juki MO1039N, and I absolutely adore her. I got her for like 40 bucks at an estate sale. I got another Singer. I think I'm gonna use this one. They both are actually threaded with like maroonish reddish thread. Like, I really like the inside of my garments to have that little bit of, you know. I love her so much. I'm gonna stitch them with a zigzag first and then I'll serge them. And funny enough, neither of these two machines is for that right now. That is my twin needler. That's my serger. So we're gonna come over here to use a zigzagging machine. Voila. I'm gonna be lazy and just do it with what's in there, which is purple, which is fine. I did it again. This happened with the black and white one too. I thought this was gonna be the inside, but it's the middle. I'm just gonna cut it and figure out a way to make it the middle. It's never smooth. It's never smooth. But that's okay. Neither is life. And it's practice. Okay, so what I did was unpick this, which took forever, because you can't just like rip apart knits. It'll rip the knit. So I cut them in half. I'm going to sew along this line, and then I'll be left with two pieces, and then I will sew those right sides together. So let's do that real quick. Okay, finally, we're back to where we need to be. Here are my lovely sleeves. Yes. I thought I was gonna serge this, but I think I'm actually going to top stitch it down. I think that would look prettier. And then fix the hood. Hooray. So now we have basically the inside is the floral and the outside is the black. And I think I'm gonna top stitch all around here. Oh, on the sleeves, the other thing I did was I sewed the dart. I might serge that. I don't know. I'll think about it. But first we're gonna top stitch. Gotta put the hair up for this, y'all. Top stitching makes me nervous, but it's beautiful. And if you have a twin needle, it makes you automatically look like you're better than you are. So, okay, and also this is the kangaroo pouch. I'm only gonna top stitch where you put your hands in because there's a technique to do it all the way around, but I can't be bothered, so. Pray for me and my top stitchery. First we must practice. Always practice. That looks sick. Woo! Here we go. I really need to start putting a time limit on how long I sew, because the longer I sew, the more tired I get, the more my neck aches, and the more mistakes I make. But here I am still going, so. All right, we have our hood, we have this little pouch. I'm going to attach it to the front, and this is again me going a little rogue. I've never done this before, so to figure out the best way to go about doing that. So watch me figure it out. Okay, hi doggy. All right, I've done the pouch and the hood and the sleeves. It's too late, I know. Musty, please. Thank you. Panting dogs, oh my God. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna give it a rest tonight, because if I keep going, I'm likely to mess up. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Well, hello there. It is a new day and it is quite rainy and honestly pretty cozy today. And it's time to finish my hoodie. That, with the lining on the inside. Ooh. Okay, so I did all the precision-y work yesterday, a bunch of top stitching things, attached the little kangaroo pouch, and added the additional black on the sleeve to the hood. So now I'm actually going to construct the sucker. All that time. And this is kind of like the begin. This is basically, had I not done all this fancy stuff, this is the very beginning of the pattern after you cut everything out. All right, I'm gonna sip a little bit more coffee for some more fortification. And then we're gonna get started. Okay, I have serged everything, all of the raw edges, attached the arms, and now here's the collar. So the raglan sleeves, I don't know, sometimes I switch the right and the left, I don't know what happens, but there's always something a little off about the collar. So this is the front, and these are the, gosh, those are supposed to be notches, but they're kind of deep. So I'm just gonna clean up this edge, I'm gonna trim it, and then, I'm gonna try to attach this hood, which always makes me nervous. I kind of always mess it up, and I'm a little confused as to how I attach the double-sided hood. So I'm gonna let myself sit here for a solid few minutes. You know, I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks first. You wanna go for a ride? You wanna go to Starbucks? Then we can get you a puppuccino. Want a little puppuccino? Let's go. SD.